live update is Chief Mark Hill. How are you doing?
Hi, Carla. I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. This is going to be your last update of the
this
year.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's
What a
been
crazy year.
Looking forward to 2021,
Yeah.
that's for sure. Well, again, just wanted to apologize. I know I had to postpone my last two updates. So we do have somewhat of a lengthy update for this week as of December 18th. Scano, Sego, good afternoon, Six Nations. I hope this message finds you and your family safe and healthy, both physically and mentally. I want to start by going straight into our update on our community's COVID-19 case numbers. Since last Friday, the number of active cases has remained steady at just one. Given the rising numbers of cases in the surrounding hotspot areas, including the Toronto GTA and Peel regions, as well as the Ottawa, Hamilton, and as we all know it, the United States, our numbers is truly a great accomplishment as we maneuver through such unprecedented times. I came across a couple of posts that I wanted to share from a COVID educator from Twitter named Ryan Imgrund. He referred to the incredible job Six Nations of the Grand River has done in reducing our weekly numbers of COVID. He also called our new COVID plan that we introduced clear, concise, and evidence-based. So again, I just want to congratulate all of the work of the emergency control group, as well as all of our staff and health staff who've worked so diligently to put this plan together. Like the rest of our COVID-19 response, which began all the way back in March, the new alert level system has been designed specifically for our community. The color-coded system reflects Ontario's, although ours has some additional measures to reflect the realities of our community, including the fact that First Nations people are more likely to catch, spread, and experience the symptoms of the virus. Our emergency control group worked with public health officials, Six Nations police, our communications team, as well as many others from the community to help create this new and improved system. A reminder that our community is currently in the yellow response level. The health and safety guidelines we're asking you to follow in the yellow response level include a limit of 10 people for private indoor gatherings and 25 people for private outdoor gatherings. People are still asked to please continue wearing face coverings and masks and practicing physical distancing at any private indoor or outdoor gathering. Each week, the incident management team will conduct a risk assessment and track indicators such as virus spread and containment, as well as the healthcare system capacity. If the indicators show that the level of risk is increasing, then we may need to increase our alert level status, which means increasing the level of measures and restrictions at the community level. If the indicators show that the level of risk is decreasing, then our alert level status may go down, which means decreasing the level of restrictions in place. And although travel is not restricted during the current yellow response level, our public health officials are still strongly advising against this. We also continue to ask our members to consider keeping their Christmas holiday plans local and within your own homes and within your own families. If you do decide to go ahead and travel during the holidays, you must self-isolate for the 14 days after you return home. While you isolate, please monitor yourself for symptoms of COVID-19, like a fever, a dry cough, or shortness of breath. It is important to remember that a person can be infected with the virus without showing any symptoms, so you have to self-isolate whether you're showing symptoms or not. You can visit sixnationscovid19.ca for more tips on monitoring yourself for COVID-19 symptoms. I know we've asked you to keep many celebrations local and quiet this year, but I think we could all take comfort in the fact that the light is at the end of the tunnel and we just have one more push to continue to see this pandemic wind down. The Six Nations of the Grand River community needs to be aware that it will likely be several weeks before we have access to any of the vaccine. A community-based COVID-19 vaccine task force team is working with all available information and engaging in a fulsome planning process that is reflective of rapidly evolving planning, again, that is happening both federally and provincially. As of today, timelines are unclear as to when the vaccines will be available for rollout at the community level. Therefore, the Australian Public Health is not aware of any Six Nations community members who are eligible this early in the rollout. In the meantime, we all must continue to follow the core and health and safety principles in the fight against COVID-19, which again are staying home when feeling ill, even if your symptoms are mild, only leaving your household for essential purposes, only gathering with those within your household, maintaining physical distance from others outside of your immediate household, wearing of a face covering or mask when in public places, cleaning your hands regularly with soap and water or hand sanitizer, and also regularly cleaning and disinfecting commonly touched surfaces within your home and work. If you would like to arrange a COVID-19 test, we ask that you please call the Six Nations Assessment Center at 226-446-9909 or toll free at 1-855-977-7737. Contact tracing is still a very important tool we use to contain and slow the spread of COVID-19 within our community. So we ask that you please consider keeping a journal or using a voice recording app on your phone to keep track of your activities and the people you interact with over the last 14 days. A couple of other important numbers to remember include the COVID-19 hotline for businesses at 519-750-4908, as well as the Emergency Food Support Service at 519-717-3403. In other community news, the Central Administration Building will be closed the following dates. December 23rd will be closing at 2 p.m. The offices will then be closed December 24th and 25th, as well as through December 28th to the 1st, with our office set to reopen for regular hours on January 4th. As well as a notice to the Six Nations High School students who did not receive their checks. They can do so on December 21st and 22nd from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., as well as December 23rd from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Six Nations Administration Building. As well, in other news, just a quick note, a reminder for our Christmas baskets delivery on behalf of our Ontario Works Department. This is a reminder for our pre-registered clients that food baskets will be delivered on Tuesday, December 22nd from 8:30 till 4 p.m. They are asking to please make arrangements to make sure someone will be home during these times, as well as they are also asking to please have your dogs tied up. If you feel you have been forgotten or in need of, we're asking that you please contact Terry at 519-445-2084 or Jocelyn at 519-761-0534. Again, this is for our Christmas basket deliveries. And again, just as we move into the holiday season and as we're approaching Christmas, on behalf of myself, the elected council, and all the Six Nations staff, I want to wish everybody a safe and happy holiday with your immediate families. I know it's again been such a tough year as we've been maneuvering through 2020, but definitely looking forward to the new year. So I want to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And again, and like each week, I want to extend my gratitude and appreciation to our local radio stations for allowing me to continue to provide these community updates, or to provide the community with these regular updates, that is. My updates will reconvene the week of January 4th. So until then, we ask you to continue following all the measures and things that are in place, and really just want to wish everybody a safe and happy holiday.
Thank you. You too. Thanks for taking the time again today to make this update. We'll see you in the new year, which is crazy, only a couple weeks away.
Hopefully it'll be a lot better than
Yeah, I know. Thank you again.
Thank you so much, Colin.